This elderly woman hid a chilling secret under her skirt for 60 years, and when the doctors discovered it, they were shocked. What the woman had inside was truly terrifying. In 2015, Estela Melendez, a 92-year-old woman from the commune of Navidad, Chile, went to the nearest hospital due to a severe pain in her elbow and difficulty moving. At her age, these problems could be normal, but in her case, the situation worsened after a mysterious fall that affected her elbow. Upon arriving at the hospital, the doctors examined her closely but soon noticed something much stranger, something that had nothing to do with her elbow. Her abdomen had an abnormal protrusion, a lump that didn't seem to be just the result of the accident. And the most unsettling part, Estela had been hiding it under her clothes for decades. The doctors acted immediately. They activated the protocol for falls in elderly patients and performed a pelvic X-ray to rule out fractures. But what they found wasn't an injury. It was something completely unexpected. There was a large lump in her abdomen, something that seemed to have been there for a long time. When the doctors asked Estela and her family about it, she recalled that when she was young, she had undergone surgery for a supposed stomach cancer. Since then, she had lived her entire life with that protrusion. Although she had become accustomed to the weight over the years, that lump caused her constant pain, made her limp, and even made it difficult to go to the bathroom. But this time, the doctors discovered the truth. That lump wasn't a tumor, nor a remnant of cancer, and everyone wanted to know. What Estela had been carrying in her abdomen for 60 years was a mummified fetus. It turns out that when Estela was young, she became pregnant, but she probably never knew. Her abdomen grew for a time, but then it stopped. The baby did not survive, and the embryo became implanted outside the uterus in a pregnancy that was never viable. Over time, her body surrounded the fetus with calcified tissue, turning it into a Lithopedion, also known as a stone baby. It's an extremely rare phenomenon where the body naturally mummifies the fetus to prevent infection. There were no medical records to confirm that she had ever undergone surgery in her youth. There were no signs of cancer or surgical intervention. Only the remains of a mummified fetus, trapped in her body for more than 60 years. At first, the doctors thought Estela was completely unaware of her pregnancy, but she surprised them with her response. She said she had always known the truth, but had never been able to do anything about it. The lack of money prevented her from receiving treatment when the fetus was discovered. Regardless of what happened in her past, the truth was that for 60 years, Estela carried inside her body a being that was never born. According to specialists, the fetus had reached approximately 30 weeks of gestation and weighed around 2 kilograms. And the most incredible part is that Estela has now reached 110 years of age, as if the baby that never lived had given her the years it never got to have. However, the most important thing now was to protect Estela's life. Due to her advanced age and fragile health, the doctors made a crucial decision not to remove the fetus. The surgery posed too great a risk, so she had to continue living with it until the end of her days. When her case became known nationally and internationally, her family demanded answers. They claimed that the doctors at the clinic in Navidad, the town where she lived, had known about the fetus since the 1980s. According to them, X-rays taken at the time had revealed the anomaly, but no one did anything. Even so, what hurt Estela the most was not her elbow or her stomach, but the fact that she never got to fulfill her greatest wish, becoming a mother.